Hello, just2film here. Today I want to review The Menu, which is one of the more popular, smaller releases of the year for some American movies. This one is from Fox Searchlight. Now, the director behind this is Mark Mylod or something, and that director has not directed really great things. What's Your Number? So when this started getting praise, I was kind of surprised. Now, when I first saw this, I gave it a positive review, but the more I think about it, the more it just kind of averages out. Let's get into it. But the design of The Menu is split into different courses, like a fine dining experience, which is what's going on in the movie, a fine dining experience. I don't want to spoil anything more in particular. Let me just talk about the technical aspects and some of the narrative aspects I liked. So for this story, it's kind of commentating straight on some of my favorite movies, or at least the style of a lot of my favorite movies. So like Michael Haneke, Abbas Kiarostami type style, where they're saying that stylized perfection is producing a product that might not have much taste to it. It might not be so interesting. And I find that an interesting commentary reflecting the fine dining experience with more art house films. And I liked hearing this, even if I didn't straight up agree with the points they made. It was illustrated in an interesting way. And that's probably the best part of the film, aside from Ray Fiennes and Anya Taylor-Joy, both of which don't really have too distinguishable characters from their other roles, which I kind of wish these were much more distinguishable characters, but they bring their A game, and Ray Fiennes delivers the only emotionally resonant scene in the third act. But overall, it just doesn't really have a voice to it. Again, the structure is interesting in how they present it and parallel it with this fine dining experience, but the direction is just kind of a very clean but uncharacteristic picture that's shown. And with the film directly commentating on having a more interesting story versus a more stylized design, it kind of reflects where the style is not super distinguishable, but looks better than a lot of mainstream Hollywood releases where it doesn't have loads of CGI or anything. The most visually striking shot is one of the final shots, but that's about it for things I can recall off the visuals alone. It's just not very interesting visually. There's some supporting character roles from like John Leguizamo, which I like seeing John Leguizamo, but he's kind of just decent here. Like his character's dialogue is too trying to be trendy, it feels like, which I love extremely relevant films. My third favorite film of the year is Tar, which is straight out of 2022. I freaking love that movie. But this is just too on the nose with what it's saying in terms of like, oh, I gotta get my Twitter followers or whatever. It's like, I've heard this in so many other less, I guess, artistically presented movies. And when I say artistically presented, I'm not talking about the visual design, but it acts like the script of this movie is so good, but really it's just kind of hollow in my opinion. And it was also frustrating with how quick some of the side stories were handled. Like there's this whole thread line with Nicholas Hoult, and then 1 second it's just kind of resolved and not really dwelled on after. I don't know. And I gotta give a shout out to Hong Chau from the movie a lot of people don't like, Downsizing, which I think she did great in there. In this movie, she's really fun, and I hope to see her in more stuff, and she is showing up in more stuff, which is awesome. Yeah, so I'd rate this one, you know what, screw it. I'm going to rate The Menu a 5 out of 10. That's my review of The Menu. Now, let me know in the comments where you guys disagree or agree. When I say guys, girls, everybody in between, subscribe for more Lego movies. Oops. Subscribe for more movie reviews and commentary. I need to get a Blu-ray Criterion update video. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.